so she bless me like.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing, it's like a messy vlog or video, because I'm trying to post this video today. I'm trying to shoot it today and post it today. So yeah, I've been really tired, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We're supposed to be doing that rice water challenge, right? Not for the hair growth experiment, and I'm so down for it. I've had this braids for like the past 2 weeks, hoping that I'll create my rice water and like show you guys, take you guys on that journey. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. And if you're interested in that, that's going to be like the last section of the video, because right now I'm just trying to like be in within the chats and just talk about my feelings, not really my feelings, but just like try to engage and like talk to you guys about things that's been happening, and like how I keep myself productive, and how I just like how I practice self-care in this chaotic world, because I'm really like, today was a really busy day. I had some sourcing stuff that I had to do for my clients, and I had a meetings today, so I'm like, finally all of that is done. I just popped out of the shower and like was warming up my food, so why not do a little self-care prep, and yeah, so just talk about how I practice self-care, because wow. And yeah, I guess. And I bought these samosas. Well, I've eaten samosas in my life, yeah, but they came along with these, like, I don't know what it's called, but it's not a fat cake. I had a bite because I like things. And yeah, uh, but it's actually nice. I don't know what it is. I think it's spinach, or oh, it's parsley, onion, spinach. The fat cake, quite nice. It's oily, but not as oily as like, nah, it's oily. And yeah, people always think like self-care is stuff like yoga and like things that are like out of like the norm. Like you have to do something, you have to go to a spa treatment, book like stuff like that, to show self-care and to like show time off for yourself. And what I've learned throughout the years is just that self-care could easily be just taking a moment before you sleep to just think about your day, reflect about your day, and reflect about your thoughts and your goals, because every day you have like a goal to say like, today this is the list of things that I need to get done, and I'm giving myself, like, not to say I must finish all of this, but it's like a list of things, so that when I'm not done with the list, I can still take it over to the next day. So like those are like small goals and small self-care actions that one could practice. Talking about like small things, just giving your body what it wants, like eating without guilt, like honoring the fact that your food wants the fact that your body wants to eat something. Because sometimes we put ourselves on like strict diets to say, I'm not gonna eat this, I'm not gonna eat that, I'm gonna eat that, but you might be saying, yes, I'm gonna keep up with this habit, I'm gonna be like not giving my body what it needs, and for a very long time, and you could like work well with this regime, and you could be like doing good, and then one day you're just going to snap and then start like overeating, and because you're not giving your body what it needs, like you're not honoring like what your body wants. And that's one thing about me. If I feel like today I'm going to be eating, I want to eat some fries, I'm going to eat some fries. And also just to distinguish between eating, because when you eat out of emotion, like you eat to comfort yourself, and I think there's where like it becomes too tricky, because now you're eating coping, like to avoid speaking about certain things, or achieving, or like doing something. What I mean eating without guilt is knowing that you're going to have a balanced diet, and knowing that you're going to include exercise into your life. It might be yoga at home, like a balanced diet, a balanced life. And yeah, why not have a muffin here and there? Why not have a donut? Why not eat a pie? Not because, I mean, we should be able to honor our bodies, and we should not be lying to our bodies to say, this is what I'm gonna be eating, this and this diet things, this, da, 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 da. Well, deep down you just want to eat a pizza slice. Like, just eat the pizza slice, because at the end of the day, if your life is balanced, if you put in enough exercise, if you have enough sleep. I'm the worst to talk about sleep, because whoa, if you just put enough sleep, and that's something I'm trying to work on, like trying to sleep early and all of that. And yeah, like everything else will work together. Like, it will work together. And yeah, well, while we're on the topic of food, eating mindfully is one of the most beautiful self-care practices that I've just realized. Is, you know, when you eat and you take your time to enjoy the food, to experience the taste. Like, life is so short. You need to be able to experience every single moment, every single thing you do. And I think just eating mindfully, taking your time to swallow the food. And also what I've learned, like with research and all of that, when you eat mindfully, you are able to tell your body to know when, okay, there's a lot of food and I'm now full. But when you're eating fast and you're eating fast, you're not enjoying the food, you're not enjoying the taste, you're not enjoying the company and that time that you spend just eating, you know. And it's very like advisable, like for me at work, I know that I'm always busy in the mornings, and when I always take a chance to make myself some cappuccino and just savor that moment. Like when I have my cappuccinos every day, I wake up to the excitement of making a cappuccino at work, knowing that I'm gonna have 5 minutes where I just savor the moment, where I drink a cup of cappuccino. It's become like a memory staple thing in my head, you know. So yeah, and I think also that balances weight gain and just acknowledging what you put in your mouth and being accountable of what you eat. So yeah, and just like keeping hydrated. Many self-care things that we don't even think is self-care, but it's actually self-care. Like, one of the things that I can think on top of my head is practicing self-compassion. Like, just treating yourself the way you would love to be treated, and treating yourself how you treat other people. Like, if you were in a certain situation, like in someone else's shoes, how would you treat that person? And why I'm saying this is because we sometimes, the human brain, or it's our human nature to treat other people better, like in an approach of like solution approach, and to a more like a comforting approach. And sometimes we like to show that to ourselves. Like, you don't show like compassion to yourself, like beating yourself up for things, small things. Like, if it's somebody else, you'll be like, no, calm down, relax, it's just like something small, man. Like, don't beat yourself up, you're gonna get better. But if you were in their shoes and you did that exact thing, you'd be like, oh my goodness, why am I like this? And then that's where there's like a whole psychological thing that comes with it, like a mental thing, you know. So I just think treating yourself, or treating myself with self-compassion, is like one of the best things that I've ever done for myself. And one of the things that I also like love to practice is just putting my hands in my chest, you know. Like, if I'm going through something or something's happening, I just like touch my chest and be like, okay. It just slows me down, it just brings me down to center, to say, look, this is what has happened, and calm down, take it slow, and work with it, you know. And yeah, like, just also prayer, guys. Praying is very self-care, if I could put it like that. Just being able to meditate, being able to pray, being able to like dedicate some time to practice whatever religion that you practice. I'm a Christian, so praying, just praise and worshiping, it's like so refreshing, you know. So yeah, not gonna lie, the samosas are nice, but they're kind of dry. I don't know what flavor this is. I don't even know. So yeah, while I talk, I think I'm just gonna put on a mask as well. I'm not sure which one to go for. To go avocado mask, and then I've got charcoal mask, and this one is more of like an aqua hydrated mask. So one, since I just came out the shower, just to keep the fresh thing. So yeah, oh, it is super slimy. And one of the things also that I think for me has been like a way of practicing self-love and self-care is like weighing myself. I don't know when last I weighed myself, and like I know that when I do get the chance, it's probably because of work stuff or whatnot, but it's not something that I practice personally where I just want to weigh myself. I feel like people people associate weight with health. Like weight should not be an indication of health, because people have different shape, people have different body shapes and body structures and bone structures, and that has nothing to do with how healthy you are, unless if you have like a desired look or desired way you would like to look. Let's just put this on so we can twerk. Oh goodness. Ew. Feels so good. Feels so good. Where my nose at? Like, if people don't know, I've got a, gosh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought they made it to have no nose whatsoever, because girl, I got a nose. So just gonna rub it in. I hope I'm putting it right. Oh gosh. Okay, I think it's so big for my face, I don't even know. Yeah, like weight shouldn't be an indication of like, I think I overdid it. Okay. Yeah, weight shouldn't be like an indication of how healthy you are, like I said, unless if you have a desired goal or body shape that you're going for. And still, if you're still trying to go for a body shape or exercise or like get to a certain shape, you will be that certain size in the body structure that you were born with, unless if you do a BBL. Of course, my BBL girls in the building. Unless if you do a BBL, then yeah, that's different, because then your whole body structure will be changed, obviously. But if you're going for like a natural workout, like if I work out and if you work out, our results are not going to be the same. Like, we might have similar things like abs. Maybe if I want a six-pack, you could have a six-pack as well, but our six-packs won't look the same, and our body proportion is not the same. Do you get the drift? So basically, for me as a personal thing, is that weight should not be an indication of health, because it takes away, for me, it's really stressing if I have to weigh myself every time. It takes away from me enjoying my body journey, you know, like just the journey that my body's on as a woman. And for me, obviously knowing that I should be, for me it's a mental thing, because if I'm always weighing myself, I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, I gained weight. But it's like I'm still on that journey of trying to explore the possible shapes in which my body can be in. Like, it's so beautiful to see how when you're born and how small you were and how tiny you were growing up, the way your body evolves throughout primary school, throughout high school, throughout tertiary, or throughout the workspace, and how your body is once you get married, or once you're with a partner, or once you know, and then when you're older, when you're like an old person, like, you know, it's so strange. And you look at your parents, you're like, oh my goodness, my mom was like this, and then like my dad used to be like this, and now he's like that, you know. Just loving the phase in which your body, oh, I feel so weird, loving the phases of your body. And I'm not saying that you should be overweight and be like obese, because then that is a medical condition then, you know. I'm not an expert on medicine or an expert on life, whatever, but just my personal experience is that being big does not mean that you're not healthy, you know. And yeah, So for me, it's a thing that I don't do. I don't weigh myself. I rather focus on elements that could improve my body, and in routines that will help me to experiment the growth of my body and to just be part of that journey, to just be present, you know. This year 2022, I think it's a year of just being present. Like, I just want to be present in everything that I do, and whatever I invest my time in, I just want to be present, you know. I just want to know that I'm doing this. I don't want to do things just because, yo, let's do this just because. If I'm going somewhere, it has to be intentional. Like, I have to have it in my heart to say this is what I'm doing, you know. So let me stop yappy. I'm going to start showing you guys how I make my rice water, and then yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna do this in my mask. I'm sorry, y'all just gonna have to bear with my face. What you're going to need is some rice. I'm using the Tastic basmati rice. And then you're going to need a container with a lid. So we're gonna close it and let it sit and ferment. And just another bowl just to rinse. So let's go. So basically what we're doing is we're just gonna rinse rice, just the way you rinse your spinach, just the way you rinse your carrots. We're going to rinse this water, and then you're gonna throw. We finally have the water we're gonna be using for the fermented rice water. So yeah, I personally think that rice water is more potent as it's high in proteins and amino acids and all of those vitamins. So we're gonna let it sit for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then pour it out into the container, and then store it for 2 days. So after 2 days, you're definitely gonna want to add something to make the water smell less harsh. So you can add some lemons or some essential oil. I personally use essential oil from a Surprise, the one I purchased on my previous video. And yeah, so all you have to do is pour the contents, the rice water, into your spray bottle, add your essential oils, squeeze your lemons, and you're good to go. And yeah, you can store this in the fridge for about 2 weeks and it'll still be ready to use. I like to personally use the rice water as hair rinse after washing my hair, and then I can moisturize it. So I use it to rinse my scalp. This improves blood circulation, also helps with hair growth. So yeah, basically that's what I do, and then I moisturize.